unforgettable action between the rivals, the green and the blue. And so far, those first two sets were dominated by the junior spikers. And starting off great in that first two sets, these Green Warriors are now looking to end the match in this third set. But will the Ateneo Blue Eagles manage to stage a comeback here? Our intense first game so far this Sunday is not yet done. And here we are now at set number 3. Our players are now getting ready in our court as we open chapter 3 in today's game. Again, we are halfway already in our tournament and both teams are looking on getting this victory as they both open round 2. LaSalle is still trying to keep their Final Four hopes alive, while Ateneo is still looking for the first win as Gabby Baligod will score the first point here in our third set. Again, just like in their round 1 matchup, these junior spikers are looking to end today's game in this third set. They were able to secure that win, straight set win against the Blue Eagles, and they are planning on doing the same. Meanwhile, Nisperos will try to send it over, but dug up by LaSalle, and Rojas with that attack sails outside. And this time, a point for the Ateneo Blue Eagles, led by Gian Bahia, their graduating team captain. And this time, Diego Avila will try to serve for the blue shirts. Again, 1-1 is our score. Both teams are really looking on taking home this victory. So much is up for this game as Dumana will try to send it over, and Nisperos will try from the outside, and another long attack there for Jedrick Nisperos. And that would give LaSalle a 1-point lead here. And Mario Rojas, he has been by far go-to and consistent scorer for the junior spikers here. And Bahia send it to Nisperos. And this time his attack goes to the net. Apologizing there for that error. And LaSalle is now up by 2. As some substitutions will be coming in for Ateneo here. Santi Sinjan will come in for Nisperos. We have heard him in that set number 2, so we'll see how he make things happen here for Ateneo, especially as they are now down by 2 sets. Meanwhile, Dumana will send it from the opposite, and a net touch is called on the Ateneo side, and this unfortunately will bring LaSalle to a 3-point lead. Let's take a look at that. There was that hand by Juancho Abad there, and Bahia will set it to Juancho, sends it over. Papa will send it to Dumana. Failana, and another set by Papa. Dumana will try again, but dug up by the Ateneo, but a smart attack there by Gabby Baligod, finding that hole in the middle, and that would bring LaSalle and its 4-point lead, courtesy of that swipe there, and a great find by Gabby Baligod. At LaSalle is currently in a 4-point lead now. Sinjan will send it over. Great dig there by Papa. Baligod with a quick swipe there. And another point courtesy of this guy, Gabby Baligod. And that would be another cue for Coach. Take a look at that recent play by Gabby Baligod. He's really activating and maximizing his height advantage there. And what a great find by this guy, Gabby Baligod. And currently, LaSalle is now at a 5-point lead. And recently, Coach Babes called on a timeout, so let's see how the Ateneo maximize that timeout. But a net touch will unfortunately give another point for the junior spikers here. They are now up by 6 as Mario Rojas will return to serve for the spikers. Nicolas will put it up. Bahia to Sinjan from the outside, and that is effective by Santi Sinjan. And we have been hearing some cheers from his fans here at the Adamson University Gymnasium. What a find there. Off the block attack. Courtesy of Santi Sinjan. He has come in recently and he has already put back his name. And meanwhile, Floyd Marinduque with a quick hammer across the court attack here. Let's check that replay. That was a quick attack there, and the Blue Eagles just wasn't ready by this guy, Floyd Marinduque. And meanwhile, Gabby Baligod will return to serve. And another rotational error will be called for the Blue Eagles here. Some clarifications from our second referee, clarifying that rotation error. And these errors, unfortunately, are just not making it happen for the Ateneo Blue Eagles. They are currently down already by 2 sets, and in our third set, they are still down by 6, as Gabby Baligod will serve for the junior spikers. And a service ace will give LaSalle a comfortable lead here early on in this third set. Our score now is 9-2. And Gabby Baligod is still serving for the white shirts. Again, we would like to thank you for tuning in to our Pilipinas Live. Thank you so much. It is available for Filipinos everywhere. And that serve by Gabby Baligod hit the antenna. And this will give Santi Sinjan and the rest of the Blue Eagles a chance here as they serve this ball in. Oh, service error brings back that 7-point lead. And Coach Bays slowly losing his smile here. And the junior spikers, Ashton Dumana, their team captain, will serve this ball in. Great serve there. Bahia will set it, but a violation, another violation, a lifting violation will be called on Gian Bahia. These errors are really costing the Blue Eagles a chance here. They are now down by 9 as Ashton Dumana still serves. Another good serve, but that ball hit the fan in our ceiling. And another error there by Ateneo, and another point for DLSZ. They are now up by 10 here. As Jedrick Nisperos will come in this set number 3. Meanwhile, Ashton Lumana is still serving. Another great serve there. Bahia will set it up to his outside, and Ken Nicolas finally stops the bleeding here for the Blue Eagles. Slowly inching back their way to their momentum here. Score is 13-4. Meanwhile, Juan Choabad will serve for the Blue Eagles. Bad serving. Up by Dumana. And another chance ball here, but that will go outside. And this time, Ateneo slowly bringing back, closing their deficit. They are still down by 8, however. First 2 sets were in favor of the De La Salle. And Coach Babes Castillo on your screens is still motivating his teammates here. And Marinduque will try and goes cross court. Down the line attack there by Floyd Marinduque. This guy is definitely still making a name for himself here. He is only in grade 11. And meanwhile, Bergantin will come in to serve for the junior spikers here. Urge Bergantin, another grade 11. Ooh, goes through the net, unfortunately. And this would bring Ateneo a chance to serve here. Coach Ronnie saying it's okay. Again, they are quite at a comfortable lead here. They're up by 8. And 6 serving 14. Gabia will try to serve. Failana will set it to Rojas, and a quick finish there by Mario Rojas. Very consistent player here so far. Let's check this replay of attack there. Outsmarting those 2 blockers in front of him. What a player here, Mario Rojas. And in the meantime, Kyle Aure will serve. Another service error, unfortunately, for the junior spikers, but their lead is quite helping them so far. And this time, we can see Ken Nicolas getting ready on the service line. Great serve there. Failana will set it up. Rojas will give away a chance ball here. Bahia to Nisperos, but the blocker was there. Bahia will give it quick to his middle. But a great read by the middle blockers, the DLSZ here. Gabi Baligod establishing that concrete wall defense here so far, and they are now up by 9. As Jared Failana will try to serve. Bahia will set it to Nisperos, but goes through the net, unfortunately. And slowly, LaSalle again, quite a comfortable lead here. They're up by 10. And this has been the same scenario in that first 2 sets. Once LaSalle has been able to establish this lead, unfortunately, the Blue Eagles are having quite a hard time catching up. But game is still far from over. Let's see how these Blue Eagles will try to manage a comeback here, although they are at a deficit. Let's tune in this time called by Coach Babes Castillo. We'll be back. And we're back. You're still watching the rivalry between the blue and the green, but currently the green is dominating this ball game so far. We are currently at our set number 3 here. The first 2 sets goes to the LaSalle here, and they are also up by 11 here in this 3rd set. Meanwhile, Nisperos will set it to Bahia. Nisperos will try, but the blockers were there. And this has been the key for the junior spikers so far. Gabi Baligod and the rest of the middle blockers really pacing up today's game here in favor of the junior spikers. And meanwhile, the man behind these attacks, Jared Failana, will serve here. Up by Gabia. Bahia will set it from behind. Dug up by LaSalle. This time, Dumana will try, and off the block attack there. Courtesy of the team captain, Ashton Dumana. And let's take a look at that replay here. Ashton Dumana with that great attack there. That would give LaSalle a 13-point lead here in this 3rd set. Let's see how Ateneo will try to come back here. Failana will set it to Dumana. Another off the block, but dug up by Bahia. Nisperos will send it over. 1-2 play there by LaSalle. Ball is still live. Nisperos will try, but goes a little outside. And that error will give LaSalle another point here. And Jared Failana will try to serve again for DLSZ. They are now 4 points away from getting their win number 3 in season 86. Avila was dug up by LaSalle. This time Dumana will try and sails outside this time around. Ateneo still live in this ball game. And Coach Ronnie will be calling in some substitutions just to be sure. Chris Paliega will come in. And Chris Paliega is, by the way, playing two positions. Is the opposite, but can also play as the setter. So he will come in as a setter so far. Meanwhile, Ateneo will serve up by Papa. Paliega sets it up to Bergantin, but a lifting violation will be called. Coach Ronnie, but laughing at that error. Must be still getting a hang of this setter position here. And meanwhile, Ateneo will try again as Diego Avila will send the ball in. Papa will dig it in. A free ball here for the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Bahia will set it to Nisperos combination, but goes outside. And slowly, LaSalle is seeing the end of the tunnel here. 3 points away from securing win number 3 as Gabby Baligod, also one of the players, has been consistently scoring here. And an error will be called, this time on the side of LaSalle. A rotation error, I believe. Let's see, this was called by our second referee. And some clarifications in our panel. Again, nothing but respect to our officials, really making sure our games are organized and of proper. And again, that score will give to the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Rotation error on the side of the LaSalle squad here. And Ateneo is still alive in this ball game, although they are quite at a disadvantage here. You gotta give it to the spirit of this Blue Eagles. They are not yet giving up as their team captain will serve up by Papa. Bergantin will try, and he did, scoring that 23rd point off the block of the blockers in front of him. Urge Bergantin. And this time, Gabby Baligod will return to serve. We have been feeling quite happy now. They are 2 points away after all. And an error, therefore, will give LaSalle its match point here. That was a lifting violation by Dian Bahia, and Gabby Baligod will serve in this match point, 24-10. What an outing so far by the De La Salle Junior Spikers, and what a way to end their third win by that service ace, courtesy of Gabby Baligod. And Coach Babes and Coach Ronnie finally securing that win, and the De La Salle Junior Spikers celebrating win number 3 in season 86. Again, in that first round, they were able to defeat the Ateneo Blue Eagles in 3 sets, and they were able to do that again in this second round. What an outing so far, but we still got to give it to the Ateneo Blue Eagles for still putting up a one big fight here despite that disadvantage. And so far, the Junior Spikers, again, were able to establish much more consistent attacks and blocks. And these are courtesy of none other than Jared Failana. We have been hearing from the middle blockers. We have Aure and Baligod. Let's take a look at that last set finish there by the Junior Spikers. And just like those 2 sets, they were able to dominate quite early on that set number 3. And unfortunately, the Blue Eagles were having a hard time catching up after the Junior Spikers were able to establish a big lead at that early start of set number 3. And ultimately, the Junior Spikers once again were able to dominate the Ateneo Blue Eagle in another straight set win here in season 86. What a game so far, and again, what a classic Ateneo LaSalle rivalry here. Let's take a look at our scores: 25-17, 25-20, and 25-10. We'll be back after this. And we're back. You know, we just manifested that De La Salle Ateneo rivalry, and the De La Salle Zobel once again were able to secure another win against their favorite opponent, the Ateneo Blue Eagles. And shown in your screens are our scores so far: 25-17 and 25-20. And let's take a look at the highlights of the De La Salle Zobel Junior Spikers, led by this guy, jersey number 5, Mario Rojas, who has been delivering consistent attacks. And by the way, he was the new recruit of the De La Salle Zobel this season 86, and he has definitely proved to us why he is a player to look out for at this season. Again, we are halfway through the season, and joining me here in the panel is none other than the player of the game himself, Mario Rojas. Mario, unang-una, congratulations. Anong pakiramdam? Gaano ka-importante ang naging panalo nyo ngayong araw?
Medyo malaking achievement po to sa amin dahil yung nagkaroon po kami ng break. So parang back to zero po kami, pero ngayon nag-adjust po kami sa sistema na meron po kami ngayon.
Oh, by the way, speaking of new systems, si Coach Ronnie ay bago niyong coach. Ano yung mga naging adjustments nyo na nakatulong para maiuwi ang pangatlong panalo nyo this season 86?
Halos po kasi ng team namin, lahat po kami bago. So parang hindi po namin alam yung mga mga character. So ngayon po, nagde-develop po namin yung mga character namin kung paano po namin mabobo yung chemistry.
Okay, at bago kita pakawalan, may gusto ko bang batiin sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayong araw?
Shoutout po sa SOS family ko, lalo-lalo sa mama ko at saka sa papa ko. At lalo na sa mga kapatid ko, kuya, ate, para po sa inyo, pati sa papa ko na nasa langit na. Thank you so much.
And ladies and gentlemen, once again, this has been our player of the game, Mario Rojas, who has led the De La Salle Junior Green Spikers in their win number 3 this season 86. And don't go away just yet, because later on at 2 p.m. we will be having the girls give it a go in our UAAP High School